Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from Ellie. Ellie gave a general contribution, which I'm going to use for this video. I keep telling you guys, yesterday it was Canada with if you're black, you shouldn't be held responsible for incest and impregnating your own daughter. In California, and I've warned my California subscribers, if you're conservative, if you care about culture, if you care about the country, if you care about Western culture, get out. It can't be saved, and here's why. Breaking: California Senate has passed AB 957, the most dangerous law facing California parents in decades, which will require parents to affirm the gender transition of any child, any age, any gender, every family, every time, social or medical transition, no limits, or else lose custody. So if your 3-year-old says they want to be a different gender and you tell them no, they could take your child. They will take your child. Not they can, they will. They will. If some teacher is trying to transition your child in California and the child is going along with it, you try to stop them, they will take your child away. AB 957 ties affirmation, undefined, directly to the health, safety, and welfare of a child. Non-affirming parents will be deemed unsafe. ASM Dems, ASM Republicans, that's their assembly. California Assembly, must stop AB 957, the ASM concurrence vote. The Democrats aren't going to do anything because they're a bunch of degenerate communist pedophiles, and the Republicans in California are either weak and they are so few in number, they don't matter. It's a one-party state, and the party is communism. Regardless if you live in a red area or a red city, this is what's going to happen to you. ASM Dems, ASM Republicans must stop AB 957, the ASM concurrence vote. This insanity will start out in the family code and will take over the rest of the codes like kudzu, choking out reason, science, discretion, freedom. It's vague, arbitrary, capricious, and unconstitutional. So incredibly disappointing to see attorney legislators signing off on this. Right, and they're all attorneys. And that should just tell you what you need to know about lawyers. Lawyers who then sue, lawyers who then become judges and put on black robes, and they don't follow the Constitution, they don't follow the culture, they follow their political agenda. This was a California Senate vote. 30-9. 30-9 this passed. 30-9. Out of 49 present representatives, because there were two absent, even if they voted no, it would have been 30-11. That's a rout. That isn't even close. That isn't even like, oh, if we push a little harder next election, we could flip this. You ain't flipping this. 30-9. The judges don't even have, even if a judge agrees with you, there's nothing they could do, because if they're a constitutional judge, they're going to follow the law as written. Now this will be appealed. Now they'll sue, and it'll be appealed. It'll go to the Ninth Circuit. The Ninth Circuit will uphold it, because that's what the Ninth Circuit does, and maybe it'll go to the Supreme Court. And then who knows? Who knows what happens in the Supreme Court? Because you can't trust Kavanaugh and you can't trust Barrett. You just can't. You can't trust either one of them. And who's pushing this? Who's the one? I mean, you got 30 yes votes. So their hope, because this was passed in the Senate, so they're hoping the Assembly somehow strikes this down, which they're not going to do. They're not. It is a one-party state controlled by degenerates. Degenerate Senate, degenerate Assembly with a degenerate governor, with degenerate DAs, degenerate family services, degenerate governor, and degenerate judges, and whoever else I might have forgotten. All over. This isn't even close. 30-9. And who is the sponsor of the bill? Which senator? Thousands of pedophiles in California are going free just after a few months in jail, thanks to the state's radically reduced penalties for child molestation. So this has already happened, where they've already reduced penalties for child molestation. Kind of like how Canada reduced penalties for incest if you're a certain race. One reason so many of these predators are going free so early is California lawmaker Scott Wiener. This is the guy. This is who California chooses to lead them. I don't give a shit if he's gay. I don't care. It's because you're gay doesn't make you a degenerate. This guy is gay and a degenerate, and he wants to rub it right in your face. Why is he so concerned with they're always after the children? What is it about the children with these freaks? Because if you destroy the children, you destroy the future, you destroy the family. You put the families in turmoil. They're hoping parents fight back on this so they can remove your child and do whatever they want to you. It doesn't matter if you have money. It doesn't matter if you have attorneys. It doesn't matter. They got Elon Musk's daughter. He couldn't stop it. Because he said because of some communist school out there that indoctrinated her. He couldn't stop it. Look at this. Look at this freak talking to me about my kids. Get the fuck out of here. If you think this isn't going to reach you one day, you are wrong. You are fooling yourself. You're just going to be eaten later on. Until they come for one of your kids. And you want to step up. And then what are you going to do? 30-9. This isn't savable. This isn't like a school board you could just flip. This isn't some legislature that is basically a 50-50 vote where it's like, 29 Democrats, 27 Republicans. It ain't that. 30-9. That isn't even close. 30-9 want to take your children away. If you don't affirm them at any age, at any time, at any reason, straight out Marxism, straight out communism. Destroy the family, destroy the culture, you destroy the future. Just because you leave, you haven't lost. It's called tactical retreat. Sometimes you just got to do it. Otherwise, what? You put your kid in school and hope one of these monsters doesn't get in their head and then come home and say, oh, well, I'm a girl now. I'm a boy now. And if you don't go, my teacher said I could go back and tell them, and they're going to take me away. And they're going to put you in jail, or even worse. Is that how you want to live? Is that the type of fear you want to, like waiting for that knock on the door? Sounds familiar. Sounds like something else you used to hear about the knock on the door in the middle of the night. Doesn't it? Yet they put it right in your face. This wasn't even a close vote. And it's never going to be a close vote out there ever again. I mean, I hope they replace Biden with Newsom on the ballot, because this shit ain't going to fly in the rest of the country. It just isn't. Democrat or Republican, they don't want to lose control of their own children. So, I'll leave it there. Thank you, Ellie, for the contribution. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, an email link in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to subscribe to both my Rumble channels. Follow me on Twitter and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.